Gunther with 5 seconds, hangs on at the logo, jogs onto the attack, 2 seconds, Gunther high sliding, shoots, scores! As late as it can get, Dylan Gunther in his first game back from injury wins it with a buzzer beater in overtime. O'Brien fakes a couple of left jabs. Delorier in his first game back from November grabs O'Brien. They both throw righty haymakers. O'Brien whirls it back up to the temple. Delorier grabs his collar, fires a couple right shots. This is 3 flying. Helmet off for O'Brien. His bright red hair flying in the face of Delorier. He throws a couple of hip checks. Delorier overhead smash gets O'Brien in the back of the head. Now Delorier's helmet is off and he tackles O'Brien right on the logo. Drags over to Sergachev, shoots, tipped on net, Keller backhand, he scores! 5-1 Utah, 10.5 to go in the third. Clayton Keller picks up the pass in the slot and beats Fleury glove side. Welcoming you back into Delta Center. It's tied up late in the second period, 2:40 to go in the middle frame. Although Utah is trouncing Vancouver in the shots on goal game, 22-7, still it's a 1-1 score. Jake DeBrusk tapped in the first goal of the game for the Canucks on the power play. Logan Cooley answered back, redirecting a John Marino shot just under 2 minutes later. Now, when you play the Canucks, you might as well be seeing double with alternate captain Elias Pettersson and rookie Elias Pettersson. They're the first pair of players on the same team with the same name since the last set of Canucks players to do it in the 1988 through 89 season when 2 players named Greg Adams suited up for 2 games. It's the last time in NHL history that happened. Their first game together was against Wayne Gretzky's LA Kings. They both scored a goal. And get this, it was April Fool's Day. Now the older Pettersson is on the ice. Left circle draw coming up for Vancouver. Elias, the younger one, is playing in his 8th NHL game. He's on the bench right now. His middle name is Niels. Elias is the older one's middle name. His first name is actually Frederick, but he goes by his middle name. Teddy Bluger taking the draw for the Canucks. Puck is down. Vancouver wins it. Marcus Pettersson, that's right, another Pettersson, takes it at the left point. He was acquired in a trade from Pittsburgh last month. He shoots. Left pad save, Vejmelka kicks out to the far corner. Picked up by Niels Höglander. He's tag teamed by Clayton Keller and Nick Schmaltz. And Utah's captain skies that one. A bouncing puck into the attacking zone, left to right. Kevin Stenlund chases it down for Utah and one-hands it on net, but it's blocked away. The Canucks turned it back to the blue line, but kept back in. Schmaltz shoots it. Pad save Seelovs. Played back to Schmaltz in the high slot, and there's a whistle as Schmaltz was all alone. Offsides called. It looked like Schmaltz had the puck in at the blue line, but the officials called that one dead as Keller touched it off of Schmaltz's shot. It looked like Schmaltz had kept it in, but after the shot, now it gets turned into an attacking zone draw for Vancouver. .208 to go in the second period, tied up at 1s. Philippe Hedl in on the draw for Vancouver, opposite Barrett Hayton. Scored the first hat trick in Utah history last night against Los Angeles in the loss. Hayton wins the faceoff and lobs that one the length of the ice on net, so Seelovs has to play it. It's his first NHL action since November, played 18 AHL games, including a couple of meetings against Tucson. Went 1-1 against Utah's AHL crew. The hockey club turns that one left to right behind the Vancouver net. Good bounce, heads to Hayton in the near side corner, pushes back to the point, but intercepted. Connor Garland cuts it off for the Canucks. Rather, Brock Besser, another first-line forward. Pushed out along the near side board for Derek Forbort. He slides it to center ice, but cut off by John Marino, and Utah's offsides. Jack McBain touched it offsides for Utah. He puts out both palms to the official, trying to argue his case, but the puck was a good couple of yards into the neutral zone when Marino touched it. Now face-off coming up at the right dot on Utah's attacking side of the neutral zone. McBain hangs on the ice to take this draw against Elias Pettersson. Number 5 overall pick back in 2017, made his debut with the Canucks in 2018. Pettersson launches the draw to the far side boards, took an aggressive attempt to that, and Utah takes it left to right off of the faceoff. Long feed into the attacking zone, runs behind the net. Lawson Crouse staples in against the boards Arshdeep Bains in his first game back from the AHL, 10th of the season with the Canucks. Bains slides that one behind the Utah net, where Olimata cuts to it and picks up for Utah. Utah's representative in the Four Nations faceoff launches it into the attacking zone left to right. Utah pushes into the slot. Keller has it, but it's poked away. Canucks turn it back right to left. Kiefer Sherwood over the logo. 2-on-2 with Pius Suter. Sherwood, right circle, dangle. He shoots off a body. Rebound picked up by Sherwood. Picks back to the point. Tyler Myers, one-timer, heads over the crossbar and is deflected up into the netting above the glass. 40 seconds remain in the second period. It's tied up 1-1. Utah still out-shooting Vancouver as far as shots on goal, 22-8. The Canucks fire off the second fewest shots per game in the NHL, so that comes as no surprise that they'd be down low. Still, they hold the last wildcard spot, 6 points ahead of Utah in the Western Conference. Left circle draw, Canucks attacking side. Hockey Club wins it. Played out to Nick Schmaltz in the neutral zone. He runs over the logo left to right for Utah. Saucers that one behind the Vancouver net, leading Logan Cooley to the puck. Scored in his first game back from injury. Canucks turn it loose, right to left. Long feed hits Dakota Joshua in the attacking zone for Vancouver. He scored the last time these teams played in December. Puck penned in. Suter has it in the right corner, but John Marino strips the puck from him. 10 seconds left in the middle frame, tied up at ones. Utah turns it left to right through the neutral zone. Mikhail Sergachev bides his time. 5 seconds left in the period, and he just hangs on and lets the clock go. So after 2, we're no closer to finding a winner than we were 40 minutes ago. 1-1 between Utah and Vancouver, despite the 14-shot disparity that Utah has over Vancouver. Still, we'll break down more stats, listen to some highlights, and check in with some scores from around the NHL in your Zions Bank second intermission report. Don't go anywhere. Utah hockey carries on SCG Media in just a moment.